Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin Virgo. I want to talk about your money, your love life, and your relationship. For those of you who are partnered and for those of you who are not partnered, when it comes to your money, what exactly are you doing to fix the problem? You've figured out a solution, but there's no movement. There is the potential to start to motivate yourself. I see that you're ready, you're willing, you've got that positivity behind it all, but you still haven't really done anything about it. So if there's some sorting that needs to be done in relation to your finances, get to it. What are you waiting for? Relationships, they can be tough because we all know that, but what we fail to understand is that if we're not communicating the right way, or if we're not communicating at all, that might be why you're not seeing any results, any positive results. Virgo, I do feel that you're going away, you're going on a holiday. I use the term chasing the sun in relation to this trip that you're planning. It might not even be that you have a lot of planning to do. What I see here is you'll buy the tickets, you'll tell the person that you've mentioned this to that the tickets have been purchased, and before you know it, you're on your way. This will be done in no time. It will be all sorted, and I'm super excited for you because this is a trip of a lifetime. You've wanted to go back to this particular destination for a really long time. I believe the last time you may have traveled to this sunny destination is what I'm seeing is almost a decade ago. It's been a while, but travel has been sort of put on the back burner for you for a long time, and I feel that you really deserve to go on a holiday. You've been working really hard as well. Singles, there's something about you this week where you'll finally realize, okay, you know what? Instead of reliving the past, or instead of focusing on something that has been bothering me, instead of doing that, I'm going to move forward with grace. I'm going to move forward with positivity, and I'm going to put my words into action. I'm going to reevaluate my path. Sometimes we need to do that. Sometimes we need to stop ourselves along the way and really take a good look at what's going on here. You're not receiving any results in one particular area of your life, or it could be more than one area of your life, but I'm just using this as an example. You might notice this is happening, and so you're going to do something about it. You're not going to sit back and wonder and wait, and maybe things will change, maybe something will progress, maybe something will come good of this. But how many times have you sat there and continued asking the same question, and how long does it have to take for something to go ahead? I just keep getting that you've been wasting time. Time is wasting away. You don't really need to be doing that. That is, doing it to yourself. You don't. That is torture. You might not think of it that way. You might not think that you might not think of it as though you're torturing yourself. You might think, well, I'm embracing the moment, or I'm still charging ahead, but I'm still hopeful that something will pull through, that something will come good, something will happen. And there's nothing wrong with thinking that way. Especially if you were waiting for to hear back from someone, or if you were waiting for that job offer to come through, for example, that response from the job that you applied for. There is something that you have been waiting for, and nothing has come through. Now, my translation of what I'm seeing in your cup is that you need to break free. You need to keep yourself busy. You need to continue on generating income. You need to continue on by enjoying your life, going out with friends, just really embracing what's ahead, enjoying the moment for what it is. If you get an invitation to go and see a movie, that is just an example, but these are ways for you to be open to whatever else is out there. Be true to yourself. Make time for yourself. Don't worry if something isn't working out for you. If something doesn't work out, it probably was not meant to be. I mean, you can translate that in a variety of ways. But for example, if you don't get the job you were hoping for, maybe that position has been filled and it wasn't meant for you. Another example would be if you were hoping to hear back from somebody and you really enjoyed somebody's company, and you got along with this person and you thought that you could move on with this significant other, they decided to turn the other way, then maybe that's not the person for you. The hardest part is not necessarily the end of the world. Sometimes it feels as though it might feel that way, but it's not. I'm specifically seeing they're not the person for you. Perhaps at this time, it doesn't make the other person good or bad. It's just simply not meant to be right now or at all. You know, you've got to be real about this. Perhaps it could be one or the other. You know, it's constantly the universe trying to steer you in the right direction. Let's not go off track. Let's focus on what we've got going on right here, right now, in front of us. And if you do get an invitation, as I said, to go out, then why not take it on board? You've got nothing else to do. For example, you know, you've got some time up your sleeve. Sometimes you can expect things to turn out a certain way. Try not to get yourself caught up in these feelings or thoughts of, oh, this is never happening for me. This is never going to work out for me. Go out there and live your life. Let's quickly jump over to your health. So you were supposed to make there's a phone call. I'm going back as far as 2 months ago. You were supposed to make a phone call a clinic or a specialist, and this is rather specific, Virgo. I'm seeing that you haven't made the phone call. No one's picking up the phone to schedule an appointment, that person being you. This may be regarding your stomach, your chest. This could be, I'm also seeing something showing up here in terms of bruising. You could be more tired than usual. You might notice that you're really exhausted. I'm also getting that you used to walk a lot, or you used to do something. You were really active once upon a time. You used to be very active, and now you've slowed way down. You know, we're sort of forgetting about how to look after ourselves. You might eat right, but what happened to your energy? It's sort of taken a back seat. Thank you, Virgo.